The report found that most physical assaults against Jews in the West tend to occur in a number of areas in big cities, usually on streets and public transportation, and the main target are the ultra-Orthodox because they are visibly identifiable as Jews and because they seem defenseless.
In Stamford Hill, it was very concerning to hear from the Haredim that they accept anti-Semitism as part of the reality of living in exile. What we see from the data is that we need more policing, more indictments, and more education in the areas where these attacks are taking place.
The state of anti-Semitism in the United States is particularly alarming. It has to do with the reality of increasing encroachment of the radical right and the radical left on the center, and the continued reality of big companies making big money from spreading big lies.
Unfortunately, despite the efforts of governments in France, in Germany, and in the US, anti-Semitic incidents continue to climb, reaching historic levels in many countries. Simply put, the anxiety that Jews are facing around the world is substantiated by the numbers, and therefore it is reasonable for us to demand that more is done by elected officials, policymakers, and all people in positions of authority.
2022 saw a number of anti-Semitic statements made by Russian officials and a continuation of the Russian distortion of the memory of the Holocaust. This proved once again that fascists are never reliable allies in the fight against anti-Semitism or racism at large.
The report truly reminds us of all the work that must be done. We can't remain complacent in the face of this onslaught of anti-Semitism. Around the world, we need whole-of-society strategies and really integrated policy responses to make combating anti-Semitism a key priority in every country across the planet.
It is sad that we have to say the obvious on this day, but in recent months we saw a number of chilling racist expressions on the part of Jewish members of the Knesset. So we should say clearly, Jewish racism is as bad as any other form of racism. It should be deplored and it should be fought against.